After proclaiming himself to be the unofficial Doge father of the world, it didn't take long for Elon Musk to obtain a pretty strong and vocal following of crypto investors with their eyes set on his incredible net worth of around $156 billion US. Although those investors appear to have turned against the tech genius in the last few days due to unforeseen circumstances, there's no doubt that the man has a solid standing in the crypto market. But what does Elon Musk's cryptocurrency portfolio look like at the moment? And is there any reason to believe the information he has disclosed about it? Well, whether you're a fan of the Tesla King or just want to know more about the digital investments he currently has in his back pocket, stay right where you are, as we're about to explore everything there is to know about his cryptocurrency portfolio. So strap yourselves in and get ready to take some notes, as things are about to get interesting. But before we get into it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the new videos we post. Dogecoin. First up on our list is none other than Dogecoin, which is a crypto that has been making massive waves over the last year, mostly due to the dealings of Elon himself. As we indicated earlier, Elon considers himself to be the unofficial poster child for the meme-based altcoin, which has, to a certain extent, evolved from being nothing more than a piece of joke currency. For those of you who don't know, Dogecoin was actually created back in December 2013 by Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, who had decided to come together with the intention of creating a crypto that could be enjoyed by everyone on the internet. The duo discovered that while chatter regarding crypto was up tenfold, investment within the sphere was not, drawing the conclusion that this was probably due to the fact that cryptocurrencies were said to be both complex and scary. The creators decided to make a fun altcoin that took advantage of internet culture. This new crypto would rid itself of the baggage that was created by other forms of digital currency such as Bitcoin, which many on the internet associated with the purchase of illegal items on the dark web. Remember, although Bitcoin has been around since 2009, it really only gained global recognition in 2017 when its value increased drastically. The world was a different place in 2013. The creation of Dogecoin was a phenomenal success, with the site housing the altcoin reaching over 1 million views just a single month after the coin had been launched. You see, the crypto was introduced as a parody of other cryptocurrencies, with its face, logo, and namesake being the iconic Shiba Inu dog that had been popularized by the Doge memes that were so widespread at the time. As such, people really didn't know whether this currency was real or not, with many investing because they thought it would be funny to see a joke coin rise in value over and above the other serious cryptos. With the onset of this year, Dogecoin was looking incredibly strong and was finally breaking into the sphere of public recognition. And while it is currently experiencing a bit of a bear market, Elon played a pretty vital role in raising its value over time. Unsurprisingly, it's for that reason that many believe the tech billionaire has his own share of Dogecoin stored away in his personal digital wallet. The man has often referred to himself as the Doge father, after all, causing the value of Dogecoin to either surge or fall based on the actions he takes on Twitter. And while this may sound strange, it appears as if Elon has a special talent to be able to adjust crypto values to whatever suits him at the time, bringing many to blame him for the bear market that a number of cryptos are currently experiencing at the moment. His first adjustment to the value of Dogecoin came in the form of him posting a picture of the altcoin on his official Twitter page. Around 4 hours after this tweet had been posted, the price of Dogecoin had nearly quadrupled in value before losing almost 50% of its value in the subsequent 2 hours. This wasn't the end of his Twitter dealing involving Dogecoin, though. The creative mind behind Tesla then went on to mention that he would be hosting Saturday Night Live for the first time ever. In this tweet, he not only referred to himself as the Doge father once more, but followed this title up with the date of his appearance. This led many investors to believe that Elon was going to be addressing Dogecoin concerns on the comedy show, causing a number of new investments to be made into the crypto. This once more caused the altcoin to skyrocket in value, allowing for Elon to make a fortune on what he had already invested in, according to rumors. But then Elon mocked the crypto during his appearance on SNL, causing the value of Dogecoin to drop further as a result. This caused the spread of more rumors stating that Elon had sold off his Dogecoin before taking on his appearance on SNL, knowing full well that the value of the altcoin was about to drop. The volatility of the digital currency was then combated when Elon announced that his company, SpaceX, would be launching a satellite in the future which had been solely funded by Dogecoin, stating further that what he did on SNL was nothing more than a comedy skit. But this didn't seem to help, with Dogecoin currently sitting at an all-time low. And although Elon has said on many occasions that he owns next to no cryptos, this would make no sense considering the incredible things he has said regarding the success of Dogecoin. Many believe that he was an investor but sold his Dogecoin off just before his appearance. Better yet, the most current rumor is that Elon did so and waited for the bear market to arise, allowing him to snatch up even more Dogecoin at a much cheaper cost. Either way, these are unsubstantiated claims and should most definitely be taken with a pinch of salt. Bitcoin. Dogecoin is not the only crypto that Elon has likely been playing around with. Another altcoin that seems to have taken his fancy is that of Bitcoin, which is by far the most popular crypto on the market right now. Since Bitcoin is the closest thing you'll find to a blue-chip crypto, as well as one of the only cryptos to ever fulfill its original intention of being used as a decentralized form of currency, there's no doubt as to how it grabbed Elon's attention. Once more, rumors have surrounded the tech genius ever since Bitcoin was first created by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto back in 2009. It was actually in 2014, after Elon had spoken about the brilliance of the currency, that people on the internet used their detective skills to guess that Elon was Satoshi Nakamoto himself, but this was nothing more than a shot in the dark. Elon has stated that he is not, in fact, Satoshi Nakamoto, but the rumor remains viable. With the original price of the coin being set at around $400, it skyrocketed in 2017 to reach around $20,000 per coin, finally reaching an all-time high of $60,000 per coin earlier this year. And as it turns out, Elon once more was seen to have a pretty great ability to cause the value of Bitcoin to rise and fall based on his actions. Spurred by the rumors that he was Satoshi Nakamoto, Elon went on to change his Twitter bio to hashtag Bitcoin for some or other unknown reason. Within an hour of this change, the price of Bitcoin increased by a full $6,000. This mention had also caused the trading of Bitcoin to jump up by an extravagant degree. In fact, while the average trades prior to the change were around 5,000 trades per hour, Elon's Twitter action resulted in a jump to around 20,000 trades per hour. But what Elon gives, he can also take away, as seen by his tweet of December of 2020, where he stated that Bitcoin is his safe word, and probably as BS as fiat money. This unofficial announcement of his led to a 1.7% decline in the price of Bitcoin, with no measurable change being made to the trading volume of the altcoin. Elon also caused the value of the crypto to soar when he announced that Tesla would be accepting payment from customers in the form of Bitcoin, with the company having secured a massive amount of Bitcoin to make such purchases possible. Earlier this year, however, he decided to act contrary to his word by stating that this would no longer be the case for Tesla. He would refuse to deal in Bitcoin until a time at which the crypto could be mined without having such a dirty effect on the environment. You see, it takes a lot of energy to mine Bitcoins, which Elon alleges he had no idea of when he first made the decision to deal in the crypto. And while many suggest that Elon clearly has a deal in Bitcoin due to his obsessive announcements in respect of the market, this is contrary to what Elon stated back in 2018. According to him, he owned absolutely no cryptocurrencies at all other than the 0.25 Bitcoin that a friend had given him as a joke back in the day. He also went on to mention that he had forgotten where he had even stored the Bitcoin he had, making his announcements in respect of the crypto nothing more than interest-driven. But this statement of his was made false in February of this year, which is when Elon went ahead and purchased around $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. The announcement that Tesla would no longer deal in Bitcoin thus angered other investors, who pointed to this purchase, stating that the decision to buy would never have been made unless Tesla knew more about the asset they had purchased. And since reports comparing the energy consumption of Bitcoin mining to annual consumption in the city of London have been making the rounds since late 2018, there's no doubt that the information was available for Elon and the shareholders to see. So while Elon appears to be keeping mum about his actual cryptocurrency portfolio, stating that all investments into cryptos have been made by Tesla, not him, this appears to be questionable at the very least. The tech billionaire's attitude towards and adoption of the crypto market seem to suggest otherwise, with many calling on him to make an official announcement at one point or another. And honestly, we tend to believe that Elon still has a significant amount invested in both Dogecoin and Bitcoin, knowing full well that the current bear market is a few months away from showing lucrative returns once more. But what do you think about Musk's apparent cryptocurrency portfolio reveal? Be sure to let us know in the comment section down below.